If you want to choose a career path that you're not going to regret for the rest of your life, watch this video because I'm going to be sharing some of my best tips about how to choose a career path that inspires and motivates you all throughout your career. Hey there, it's Will Vaughan from Your Career Mastery. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because there's more videos coming out each and every week to make you a more successful professional. All right, so when I saw this topic come up, I thought, oh man, that's pretty heavy. How to choose a career path that you won't regret, but it's a super important one. So in this video, I'm gonna be sharing some of my best tips about how I chose my career path and how you could choose a career path that motivates you. Tip number one. Now, firstly, it goes without saying, you wanna choose a career path that you find at least mildly interesting and engaging, something that you like and something that allows you to leverage your strengths. And I can't stress the importance of that last point enough because essentially you wanna find a career path that you enjoy. And part of doing something that you enjoy means doing something that you're good at. It allows you to leverage and build on your current strengths. I find it's the same for most people. If you can find a line of work that allows you to leverage at least something that you're good at and interested in, then that will allow you to be successful over the long term because you're actually doing something that you enjoy. And yes, it might still feel like work, but it won't feel like as much work as if you were doing something that you were not naturally built for. And I think it's important to keep things in perspective. While for many of us, our jobs aren't our dream jobs necessarily. We're not all, being Post Malone, rock stars, traveling the world, although that would be very nice. But there's no reason why any of us should work in jobs we hate. And in fact, you should never, ever work or stay in a job you hate. If you're in a job you hate, please watch all of my YouTube videos because I talk about tips for mastering your resume and job interviews. I want to get you into a job that you absolutely love. So you should never ever have to work or stay in a job you hate. I understand there can be financial difficulties and complexity if you've got kids and a mortgage and you need to find a job, but please, I guarantee you a career change is possible for you. And I got plenty of videos out there on this channel that can help you do that. So coming back to the point, so essentially while your job might not be the best thing in the world, you should still enjoy it. You should like the people that you work with. You should enjoy going to work each and every day, working on things that make you smarter, more capable, that improve your skills, and hopefully make a positive contribution to the world and that you find curious and that you enjoy. And tip number two for choosing a career path that you will not regret forever is don't choose a career path just for the money. I can't tell you how many kids at school thought they wanted to be real estate people, or they wanted to be lawyers or accountants, or they wanted to work in banking because they thought that those were the only industries that made money and they wanted to make lots of money, so they chose those industries. So there's nothing wrong with any of those professions, but you want to choose a profession for the right reasons, and doing it for the money is not the right reason. As you get older, you actually realize there are tons of ways to make money. You don't have to work in some stereotypical role as an investment banker or an accountant or some finance person. There are so many ways to make money in almost every industry. There are people making lots of money. You can make a great living with great money working in marketing, working in sales. I know guys who are engineers, people who work as plumbers, people who run their own small businesses doing a trade, whether it's signage or, like I said, plumbing or construction. There are so many ways to make money. You don't have to choose a career path just for the money. If you get great at any skill in your career, like if you literally become one of the best people in your industry at any given particular skill, money will flow naturally from that. So I personally don't even believe that you should focus on being successful. I believe that you should focus on trying to be great at something, because if you are great at something, you'll build skills that make you incredibly valuable to the marketplace, and you'll be able to have an impact in a business in a way that others can't. And because you're a person of high impact and rare skill, money will naturally flow to you in the form of salary, equity, bonuses, stock options, other great stuff. So you do not have to choose a career for the money. It's stupid and it's super toxic. Actually, I think it's a weird byproduct of our society that everyone thinks they want to choose a career path, not because it's what they want, but because they think it's going to make them money. Maybe there's some cultural pressure in there or family pressure that says that they have to go after a certain orthodox career because that traditionally is what is perceived to be money making. And many of these professions that are perceived to be high money making are super competitive, both for you, university degrees and for the jobs because everyone thinks they make money, so everyone wants to do them, which means you accrue more university debt, which is stressful, but it also means that companies can take advantage of all these young candidates that join their companies, and they expect them to work crazy hours and grind them into the ground. So again, there's nothing wrong with any of the professions that I mentioned before, but I don't want you to think that you have to choose one of these professions for the money, because it's stupid. If you choose any industry or any career path, for the most part, you will be able to make money, I guarantee it, if you're one of the best at it. So yeah, don't choose a career for the money. Don't choose a career because your parents did it or because all your friends are doing it or everyone at school is doing it. Don't even choose a career because the career counselor at school said that you should do it. Find a career or find an initial path that you find interesting, that you find engaging, and then just see where that takes you. There's no reason why you need to stick with any career path for your whole career. If you want to change careers, you can absolutely change careers. You're not stuck in it. You're not locked in. That's just what people want you to think because they're all afraid of change. Find something that you enjoy, that you find interesting, stick with it, see where it takes you. If you don't like it, you can always change, especially when you're getting started in your career. And my last tip for choosing a career path that you won't regret is don't choose a path that doesn't align with your lifestyle. Pretty simply, if you choose to work hospitality, but you hate working weekends, that's not really gonna work out because many hospitality jobs require that you work weekends. So you want to choose a career path that's going to align with your lifestyle and your values. Likewise, if you don't like traveling all the time, then you're not going to enjoy working as a consultant for one of these big firms, because if you're a consultant, you're always traveling, you're always going on site to clients, you're always on the move. You're also working pretty crazy hours, especially in the early days until you make partner. So you want to think about your lifestyle. And again, this is a pivot that you can make throughout your career. You don't have to figure it all out when you finish university and just get started, but you want to think about how you can align your career path to your lifestyle. For example, I work a pretty standard 9-to-5 corporate job. It allows me to work on my YouTube channel before work, after work. I enjoy work from home, flexibility, and I don't have to work weekends. The only caveat is that I work for a global company, so that I am sometimes required to work early mornings or take calls later at night, but it's relatively infrequent and it doesn't actually mess with my lifestyle too much. So you want to choose a business or a career path and a profession that aligns with your lifestyle, that aligns with your interests and your career goals, and you're choosing it for the right reasons, not just for money. Well, I'm Will Vaughan from Your Career Mastery. Hope you found this video helpful and got value from it. If you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you've got any questions, comments, feedback, please leave them in the comments below. There's more videos coming out each and every week to make you a more successful professional. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.